closet with a new thing, a new Apple product. Unboxing it. I waited all weekend just so I could unbox it with you guys. It's all the way down here.
This one rather has the Apple logo, but it's like not very visible. So this is the counterfeit case, but it's an official iPhone color case, whatever. And this is official from Apple. They're made from the same materials. They weigh about the same. Other cases, third-party ones, such as this one. This one is a little bit heavier. It sounds a little bit different. It's made from a different company. That's a whole thing going on. But it has these like metal clicky buttons, which when you put them on the phone, makes it easier to press the buttons. Especially if it's like if the phone's in your pocket and you need to change the volume or something. that. Green. MagSafe. Animation. But let's slide this back off. And let's say we put the red one on. Nothing. But let's try the new case. Where'd I put the box? As it says here, it's the iPhone 15 Pro silicone case in sunshine. On the front, like I said, MagSafe. Looking pretty solid. Kind of matches the watch. If you're a long-time viewer of this channel, or you've gone into my back catalog, you've known that, one, I've been making videos for 9 years, which is nuts, and although not at the, nowhere near the level of videos that I've done recently, like over time, but you'll know that, especially, like, you should be able to see in my older videos, you'll see the watch with a blue watch band, or an orange one, or a white one, or a gray one, or a black one. I have multiple. I change it up every now and again. I have a purple and a pink one. I wore the pink one for, I needed a Barbie fit for the Barbie movie. I had to incorporate some pink into my fit, and that was the perfect way to do it. The pink and purple ones glow in the dark. But I like changing up the watch bands. I think it's part of my style. But having a yellow case with a yellow watch band, I think that goes hard. Alright, let's open this up. This has a pull tab up here. Just gonna very nice, very nice, very nice. On top of this says what? Apple Inc. 1 Apple Park Way, Cupertino, California, 95014, USA. That comes right out. That looks fantastic. Nothing in the box. Think back here, there's a little paper which says medical device interference. iPhone and this case contain magnets that may interfere with medical devices. See important safety information in the iPhone user guide at support.apple.com/guide/iPhone. And it says it in multiple languages. I can read it in Spanish. Inferencias con dispositivos médicos. El iPhone y esta funda contienen imanes que pueden interferir con algunos dispositivos médicos. Consulta el aparato al apartado. Información de seguridad importante del manual del usuario del iPhone en support.apple.com/guide/iPhone. I apologize, my Spanish is not, my reading skills in Spanish are not that great, but I gotta try my best. Can I read it in Italian? Oh, esperienze con dispositivi medici. Is it Medici? I could be wrong. I could be butchering this. Look, I went to Italy a couple of years ago, and it's similar to Spanish, but I can't read it natively.
iPhone e questa custodia contengono magneti che potrebbero interferire con I dispositivi medici.
This is the best that I can do. I apologize if I'm messing this up.
Consulta importanti informazioni sulla sicurezza
Nel manuale utente dell'iPhone, di iPhone, not dell'iPhone, all'indirizzo support.apple.com/guide/iPhone. I don't know how to say the slashes in Italian or Spanish. And that was just me essentially sight reading Italian with a Spanish accent. I do not trust myself into reading any other languages. On the inside, there's more languages and disposal information for India. This symbol indicates that this product and or battery should not be disposed of with household waste. When you decide to dispose of this product and or its battery,
do so in accordance with local environmental laws and guidelines. For information about Apple's recycling program, recycling collection points, restricted substances, and other environmental initiatives, visit apple.com/PR. apple.com/IN/environment. Declaration of conformance. Just real quick, the reason I'm so close to the microphone and also so kind of trying my best to, I was trying to make sounds with the paper, but I can't see the words because of the lighting in here. Declaration of conformance. This product complies with reduction of hazardous substances requirements specified in e-waste management rules 2016. I'm butchering this. Further information on regulated substances and constituents can be found in Apple's regulated substances specification at apple.com/regulated-substances. Very interesting. And by interesting, I mean not at all. Comes. Oh shit. It stopped recording. I don't know when that stopped recording. That's very unfortunate. But I have a blank page. Very interesting. Nothing on the back. Except copyright 2003, 2023 for Apple. I gotta get rid of this because I can't read. Let's put this back here. Or I dropped my phone. I made a mess earlier, but anyways, let's get back to the case. There's some writing back here, but I don't feel like reading it. And this case, wow, this case, we're just gonna take it out of the. Oh yes, this is how you put the case on the phone. Very informative. But this case looks exactly like the one that I had on my iPhone 14 Pro. You can see it has the action button cut out up here. But you should kind of see in this lighting with LED lights, it kind of brings out the orange, the contrasting orange in these parts, as well as a little bit up here. It's only really visible with certain LED light, as well as with the Apple logo.
sense to my phone. Makes me very happy. Just in time for the spring. It's not the spring yet. It's close to the spring. Daylight savings time just started, which if you're not from America, it's basically the greatest thing ever. But time goes by. Time goes forward by an hour. Which means that instead of the sun